All right, welcome to Sin Bin Stream. Today in men's Olympic hockey, we continue with Sweden versus the home country, Italy, in what is this, Group B play. All right, let me double check the audio, and I gotta get Twitch set up. I forgot. One second. Just have to change the teams. Can't type Italy's. There we go. Now we're all set and underway with Twitch as well as of course here on YouTube. All right, trying to get situated here. Got my chat. Let's check the audio. All right, audio's good. Pardon construction noise. Finally have blinds here in the office, so we're good to go. Yeah, I don't know what the significance is of the blue for Italy. Obviously, their flag color is red or green, white, and red, but I don't know where this blue comes from. Had to scramble to fix the colors on this. So, all right, should be set in a couple minutes here. Put that there. Yeah, pardon any construction noise. Not much I can do. We need these blinds installed at our new house. All right, so we had Lawrence in here early. Sweden is better win. They got the NHL players. Right. Italy has no NHL players on their roster. A mismatch, yeah. Sweden might be going away. Yeah, I think Italy be lucky to score. We'll see. All right, in net for that's Gustafsson for Sweden. Let's see who it is for Italy. Historic win by Slovakia. Your Slovakia, says Ruski. First time we beat the Finns since 2004. Wow, so more hype to watch other games. Hey, Connor. Yeah, hope you're having a great day now. All right, Gustafsson in net for Sweden. Let's see for who's in net for. I have not seen. Is it Clara or Fadani? All right, I got lots of. They got Markstrom and Gustafsson at goaltender for Sweden. It is Clara, Damian Clara in net for Italy. They have Clara and Fadini. All right. Sweden has Broberg, Carlson, Kempe, LA King, Eriksson Ek, Minnesota Wild, and Nylander. Then they have Forsling, Dahling on the Buffalo Sabres. Bratt, he's from the Devils. Elias Lindholm is I've lost track of what team Lindholm's in. I'm sorry. Lucas Raymond might be a Red Wing. We got Victor Hedman, Anderson, Raquel. I think he's from Pittsburgh. Elias Peterson, Zabinajad. He's from the Rangers. Oliver Ekman Larson, Holmberg, Wemberg, Landeskog, and Philip Forsberg. Yeah. Pretty stacked Sweden team. And we are just about set to get underway. Face off. Sweden in that yellow going right to left. Italy in their blue going left to right. Dumped in to the near corner. And Italy takes it out over the red line and into the near circle. Oh, Raquel is a Penguin. Yeah. Thanks, Connor. That's what I was thinking. I think I lost my train of thought. Taken in by Sweden towards the net and into the near corner. No shots yet. That one is wide. Wrap around. No good. May have been off the post, and a whistle with 19:14 to go in the opening period. Let's see what we... Yeah, no shots on goal yet. Clara froze it. Surprised? Yeah, that was Eriksson Ek on the side. I think he hit the post, and then on the rebound, he was unable to stuff it in for Sweden. And we're still waiting on the face-off in the far circle. All right. Face-off controlled by Sweden behind their own net. Oh, they did count that as a shot on goal. So 1-0 Sweden on shots. No score. And another whistle as Italy got it into the O zone. Presumably icing here on the Italians. Gustafsson against Clara. Oh, yeah, let's scroll this up for the play-by-play. All right. Sweden with the puck. Sent in. Taken behind the net. To the far circle. That was Kempe. I'm not used to Kempe being 19. Puck is knocked into... He wears number 9 for the Kings. Into the near boards. Puck is kept in by Forsling, but turned over to Italy. That is Fricklund. Mats Fricklund. Frykklund. I guess it could be Frykland. All right, behind his own net for Italy, Gregory Di Tommaso. Sends it up to the red line, up ahead, and Sweden will carry it in over the red line. Drop pass by Pedersen. Zabinajad shot wide of the net into the far corner and sent behind the net for Sweden to Pedersen. Centering pass gets blocked. That was Raquel into the near corner. Raquel trying to pass it. He trips on his own behind the net. Puck is trying to be frozen against the boards by Italy, and they send it out. Picked up in the near circle. Italy shot, and was that on target? No, apparently not. It was wide of the mark or high. Zabinajad in the near boards, but not. It kept in by Italy towards the net and sent around behind the net for Victor Hedman, who sends it ahead for Sweden, and it's dumped in from the red line again by Elias Pettersson. Italy dumps it in behind the net, trying to dig it out for Sweden. Bratt sends it to the far boards, and all right, taken and sent out. Man, Ekman Larson is wearing 3. I wish they would wear their numbers that at least Zabinajad's the right number for Sweden. All right, Lucas Raymond, and now taken behind the net. Erik Karlsson's wearing his normal number of 65. Karlsson now, I think, on the Penguins. All right, carry it up into the near circle. Sweden with the puck in the near corner. And sent around the Italian net to the far boards. Kept in by Forsling. A shot. Big rebound. Did he freeze it is the question. They blow the whistle. I guess Clara got a freeze at 16:03. Still no score as Sweden picks up their second and third shot of the game. Your tongue will be happy once it finds out nobody in this game has a last name. Yes. Yes. Penguin. I think the U and Gustafson. Okay. Yeah. I see. All right. That one I'll have to look up. Good point. But I could be thinking of the WNBA player. That may be why I'm mispronouncing it. All right, face-off taken, shot, and a rebound. Eriksson Ek put one high over the net on the rebound. Excellent scoring opportunity for Sweden, wasted. Eriksson Ek just not on target. He got a big rebound off the shot by Dahlin, the Buffalo Sabre. And Eriksson Ek just put it high above. And now we got a warning in the face-off. Face-off controlled and sent up the near boards by Italy. And what the heck? Italy scored. I am sorry. I looked away and Italy has a 1-0 lead. I'm so sorry. First shot of the game for them, and I forgot to unmute. We'll re-ring the horn. What on earth just happened? Trouble for Sweden here. Frigo. Oh, he lost his stick on the dump-in, and Frigo picked up the rebound. I don't know what he was doing. A dump in and Frigo unassisted. Gustafson made the save, lost his stick on that dump in, and then Frigo put it in the net. Unbelievable. 1-0 Italy. I can't believe what I just saw. Kempe shoots, saved by Carlo. Net nearly got popped off. Scramble in front of the crease. The puck is into the near boards and kept in by Victor Hedman. It looks like Nylander centered it. It got away. And off the near boards. Hedman picks it up in the far corner. How in the world? Gustafson screwed it up there. All right, pass ahead to the far circle. A shot is wide. There's a Benajad, couldn't get to it for Sweden, and it's taken out by Italy into the near boards. Collision, near corner. Blue line keeper. And Glera kept it in. Now Italy still has it. Di Tommaso sends it, and it's into the far boards. It gets away. On his horse into the far circle. It's going to be a wraparound. Oh, he didn't get it. Clara came way out of the net, and I think we might have a penalty, though. Looked like it should have been an easy empty net wraparound and nothing doing. Good play behind the net, and I guess no penalty. Pettersson blew it. He may have gotten hooked, but no call. Let's see what they... Yeah, nothing. Wow. So just a whistle. 6-3 are the shots now. In behind the net. Up the near boards. Cross-ice pass. Italy with the puck. Into the near boards for Gazley. Or Gasly. It's probably... Or Gazley. Maybe Gazley. to the far corner. Carlson trying to dig it out for Sweden. He has it. Sends it up the far boards. And on net for Sweden. Big rebound. They take it in the near boards. And another long pass. Cross-ice pass right up the middle to the near circle. Shot. A nice save by Clara with the shoulder. And it looks like we have a delayed Italian penalty coming up as it's sent out by Sweden. Let's see if they get the extra attacker out there. Pass to the near circle. Backhanders wide of the mark, and Sweden will regroup. Yeah, I assume they've got the extra attacker out on the ice. Far circle. Back to the blue line. Hedman with the puck at the blue line. Pass. Centering into the crease and frozen by Italy. Damian Clara in net for Italy. And we have a penalty coming up on Gasly. Frigo with the goal and Gasly with the slashing penalty. So Sweden heads to the power play as we get a commercial break. Yeah, what on earth is going on in this game? Brett Plenty, let me say, is such an underrated player. Good eye. So deceptive with the puck. Let me know who's on the power play for Sweden. Yeah, I'll do my best. All right. Shots are now 8-3 in favor of Sweden. And again, Slovakia beat Finland 4-1 earlier today. And again, this is Group B. And Italy with the early lead. Very shocking indeed. Wasn't sure they'd get a goal. To the near circle. Shot in the crease and frozen at 12:46. Shot on goal by Eriksson Ek of Sweden. He's a member of the Minnesota Wild. 1:52 to go on the power play. It's towards the net. Another shot. I don't know. We had this weird camera. We didn't have the regular broadcast cam. 10-3 on the shots. Let's see. 88. William Nylander is out there on power play unit 1. So is Lucas Raymond. Pass to the far circle. Near circle, Nylander. Eriksson Ek couldn't get it, and it's clear. No, not cleared. Kept in at the blue line by Dahling towards the net, and Raymond has it behind the net for Sweden. All right, pass to the far circle. That looks like Kempe, number 19. Towards the net, still taken behind the net, and Sweden still has the puck. Centering pass, Dahling, Kempe, and a freeze of the puck by Clara with 12 minutes to go. So it looks like we have Dahling, Kempe, Eriksson Ek, Nylander on power play 1. I think I'm missing somebody. Dahlin, Kempe, Eriksson, Nylander. Yeah, I'm not. I think they went on. They may have gone to power play unit 2. Forgot who I missed there. I see Zibanejad, Carlson out there. Italy takes it away into the near circle and past. They tried to get it to Mantanutu. And now Carlson sends it to Landeskog. He's out there for power play unit 2. Zibanejad tries to get it back to the blue line. Landeskog lost his stick. He picks it back up. Zibanejad to the blue line. He gets it back. Cross-ice pass off the far boards and sent in. Pass. Oh, he tried to get Zibanejad, and it got deflected into the near boards. Good play by Italy. Jason Seed. Down low, centering pass. Landeskog couldn't get to it in the slot. And let's see. Taken, who was that? 67? I'm blanking on who that is. Zibanejad, cross-ice pass. Landeskog, and it's tipped in, and we're tied at 1. Not sure who got credited with this one. Sweden capitalizes on the power play and gets the equalizer. They give it to Landeskog. I thought it might have been tipped. Zibanejad and Carlson on the assist. 1-1. On the power play. Yeah, beat Clara blocker side high. He was screened a little bit. He was trying to protect the near post. He couldn't see around Seed, but he had already committed to protecting the near post. Bradley for Italy at the center ice draw against Wenberg. Wenberg, let's see. Italy dumps it in. And taken out by Sweden. Into the far corner on the far boards. Sent behind the net. Italy could not clear it. That was Pietro Nero. And Sweden has it in their own end. That is Victor Hedman with the puck. Works it up ahead. Pass gets away into the near boards. Forsberg with the pass. Taken away by Italy. 2-on-2. 3-on-2. Shot up the middle and saved behind the net. Under 10 minutes to go in the opening period. Italy playing pretty well despite getting outshot 16-3. You know, they can't be too disappointed with how they're playing so far. Under 9:45. Is that Forsling? Yeah, Gustav Forsling sends it ahead. Picked up by Raquel is 67. I should have known that. Nylander sends it in. Eriksson works it to the near corner. Kempe lost it. Blue line keeper for Dahlin. Nylander passed to the far circle for Sweden. And Dahlin now centering pass. That shot is wide into the near boards and sent ahead. Carlson picks it up for Sweden in their own end. Quickly a cross-ice pass to the near boards. Nylander, drop pass. Kempe towards the net. And it's to the side of the net. Kempe couldn't get to it. And Italy does not get it out. Dahlin with the keeper. And sent in. Oh, man, Nylander missed on a one-timer. Great pass from the near circle. He sent it wide of the net. And we get an icing call against Italy with 8:43 to go in the opening period. 17-3 are the shots. Yes, Raymond was the guy I missed on power play unit 1. You're right. Good call, Connor. All right. In the far circle. Face off, taken, and, well, it gets dumped in by Sweden behind the net. Italy trying to play it out. That was Galera behind the net. Taken by Hedberg and dumped in. I'm sorry, Hedman, not Victor Hedman. Raymond sends it back. Hedman passes in the slot. A shot. Nice save and held on by Clara. And let's get the time real quick. 8:16 to go. First period. Shots are now 18-3 Sweden. But the game is tied 1-1. Sweden just got the equalizer with a power play goal earlier. Frigo scored when puck was kind of misplayed by the goalie, Gustafsson. Or is it Gus? We'll check that right now. He lost his stick and then Frigo was able to tap it in. Is this Eric, I'm assuming? I think so. No, Philip. Philip Gustafsson. Wait, there's no Phil. Did I misspell it? Hold on. I think I misspelled it. Yep. Gustavvso. Nope. Huh. There's no Gustafsson. All right. I'll look that up later. Or I'll have to listen to the play-by-play, I guess. All right, face off, taken around the net and out by Italy on a clear. Sweden, all right, into the near boards. Into the far corner. Sent around by Sweden. Italy trying to dig it out. They get it to the neutral ice. Sent in by, who is that? Number 9. That is Mantenuto. All right, Sweden has the puck. Anderson up ahead. Skated in by, set on a nice tough angle shot by Landeskog. Kept in. Landeskog, another one. I think he whiffed. Forsling, a shot. That is wide into the far corner. And into the far circle, another centering pass. Forsling sends one around. Picked up in the corner. Far circle. That is Wenberg. Wenberg to Landeskog, taken away towards the net, knocked off the puck by Italy. Good play by Jason Seed, and they send it out. But it goes far enough, and this is... No, not icing. They waved it off. All right, my mistake. Thought we had an icing call coming up. Excuse me. And now we got a whistle. Looks like icing on Sweden at 6:31. All right. Eriksson Ek to take the face-off for Sweden against Freiklund, Mats Freiklund. All right, taken in the near boards for Italy, Segafredo. And in the near boards, picked up by Kempe. Kempe in front of his own net, lost the puck, but he got it to the far defenseman. He gets it back. Kempe to the far circle, looking. Drop pass behind him. Centered into the near circle. That was put wide by Broberg. And another one wide into the far corner. Under 6 remaining in the opening period. Sent towards the net. And into the near boards. Sweden sends it around behind the net again. Eriksson Ek towards the net, just outside the crease. Sent behind the net. Italy clears it, and it's down the length of the ice. But I thought, oh, they called this icing. I thought Sweden touched the puck near the blue line. I think the Italy coach was thinking the same thing, but 5:33 to go. Opening period, 1-1. Shots are 20-3 Sweden. I guess I need to close the blinds a little bit. All right, far face-off circle. It's not in my eyes, though. That's the important thing. Back to the blue line. Carlson centered it. Shot from the slot. Big rebound. I think that was Raymond. Italy has it and sends it out. Behind their own net. Sweden with the puck. Sent in by, is that Bratt? I think that's Bratt. Behind the net. And taken away by Italy. Over the blue line. Over the red. And dumped in. And it's played out by Gustafsson. And taken to the far behind the net for Anderson, number 4 on Sweden. Hedman couldn't keep. Oh, no, he made a bad pass. Now Italy sends it in just past DeLuca. Tommaso DeLuca, number 88 on Italy. Hedman has the puck again. Hedman with the pass. It's sent. Pooley. Oh, how is that not offsides? Tipped. And high above the net. Who is 29? Apologies. I'm trying to figure that out. Forsling a shot. Another save by Clara. Puck is loose in the far corner. Landeskog back to the blue line. And taken away by Italy. Into the near circle. Up against the near boards. That is Perdeller. Tommy Perdeller. With the puck, it's sent back in by Sweden. Picked up by Italy. Trivellato with the puck. They send it ahead. Italy. Sent up the near boards by Sweden. And sent towards the net. Blocked out. Italy going the other way. Into the far circle, far board, sent around to the behind the net. Italy couldn't keep it in at the blue line, though. And Jason Seed has to go back to pick up the puck behind his own net. Oh, Pontus Holmberg is 29. I hadn't realized that yet. Yeah, Bratt is 63 today. A couple of guys aren't wearing their normal numbers, like Kempe is wearing 19 instead of 9. All right, not quite out. Sweden, it gets knocked back in by Italy. I got to speed the clock up a couple seconds there. That's a little better. Up ahead, Eriksson Ek. He's wearing his normal 14. And sent around. Eriksson Ek couldn't get it out of the near corner. Italy has it. A pass off the boards by the penalty box. Forsling picks it up. He's got his usual 42 as well. Up ahead to Eriksson Ek. In the corner, Dahlin. Now he sends it back behind the net. Forsling keeps it in. Behind the net into the far boards. Centering past Dahlin. Bratt's shot. Big rebound. Another shot. Eriksson Ek buries it from the near circle. It's 2:07 to go in the first, and Sweden gets their first lead in the game. Can't say enough about the job that Damian Clara is doing in net. I mean, he's made 22 saves already. And Italy is only down 2-1. That was a big rebound. And Forsling jumped on it. Big rebound off the shot. Forsling assisted by Bratt and Darlene. So a assist by a Devil and a Sabre on the same goal. Interesting. Forgetting which team Forsling's on, to be honest. Under 2 remaining in the opening period. Sweden finally busts into the lead. Back to the red line. Sweden will dump it in again from the red line. Into the near boards. And Italy sends it out, though. Pass ahead to Broberg. Broberg up ahead into the far circle. A shot by Kempe and a nice save by Clara to keep it 2-1. Wow. That was a great save. Kempe had a golden opportunity there. And again, Clara with 23 saves, and we haven't even finished the opening period. All right, real quick, I got to try and close the shades. Looks like we're taking a quick break. All right, well, that might be as close as the blinds close. I'll have to play around with that later. I'll try to sit back a little bit, I think. Keep it out of my eyes, at least. I'll have to look into that. All right. Ah, yes, Forsling is on the Panthers. Thank you, Connor. Yep, I totally forgot. All right, again, Damian Clara, like, having an excellent game. Yes, he's given up 2 goals, but he's made 23 saves. And we haven't even played 19 minutes yet. (25-3) the shots for Sweden. Maybe I can manually try to close those ones at the top. All right, far face-off circle draw, and we get a false start with 1:28 to go. Face-off taken, and I can probably shade my... All right, nope, we're going to redo it again at 1:28. We still have not had the face-off. Under 1:25 to go. Sent into the near boards. Yeah, I can't quite close it enough. I'm getting in some light in my eyes. We can adjust later. Towards the net, and the net came off the pegs at 1:07. Drive to the net there by Sweden. They knocked off the Italian, the net. No, I'll have to stack. No, it's all the way at the top. I'm gonna have to stack the. I'll have to stack the box and put that other thing up. But yeah, I'll work on it at intermission. I didn't know. I thought these would close all the way. I can't quite get it. But thanks for trying. All right, we have a face-off, far circle in the Italian defensive zone. Sweden controls it at the blue line. Pass to Forsling, who sends it around. Far corner. Blue line keeper Darlene up the middle. Shot was blocked. Italy could not get it out, though. Kept in by Bratt and sent into the near corner. Bratt around the boards. Blue line keeper. Under 40 seconds to go. Towards the net. Tipped up into the air. Into the near corner. And sent to Darlene. Darlene gets it right back in the far circle. Man, the shots are incredible. But it's only 2-1. Raquel up the middle. Sends it wide into the far circle. Under 10 seconds to go. Italy gets the puck. And they send it up the ice. That should just about do it. That's the end of the first period. Well, it was 1-0 Italy early. Sweden gets 2 goals to take the lead, and it's 2-1 after 1 period of play. So pretty good game so far, despite the lopsided shots on goal, though. All right. This month with May and NHL playoffs is best for hockey fans. Yeah. Oh, is Dr. DeLay in here? That's cool. I was still watching his curling, too. All right, let's put it in the... Yeah, 28-3. Yep, I hear you. How'd the curling go? I missed who won. Did the U.S. win? I gotta figure that out. Yeah, Italy had the 1-0 lead, but it's only 2-1 here. I think Italy likes the. Yeah, who won the curling? I missed it. Was it between Czechia and the U.S.? Ah, crap. Sorry about that. And let's put this in whatchamacallit as well. End of first. Whoops. I cannot frickin' type. All right, there we go. Well, thanks for the redirect. Yeah, thank you. Appreciate it, Dr. DeLay. Yeah, big shot discrepancy here. Yeah, no, thank you. Hey, the U.S. won in curling. All right, thank you. Thank you. Awesome. Opening game for the men. All right, we have Forsling on the goal. Yeah, we might be able to. Forsling assisted by Bratt and Darlene. Landeskog goal from Zabinajad and Carlson. Yes, thanks, Dr. DeLay. And Italy had a goal, unassisted, Frigo. Let's see. Oh, yeah, we can do team stats. Wait. No, not team. Gosh darn it. Player stats. There we go. Game is on Peacock. If you're looking. All right, so Carlson with a... Yeah, you can't even sort these. Carlson a point, an assist. Dahlin a point and an assist. Forsling a goal, a point. Bratt an assist, a point. Zibanejad an assist, a point. Landeskog a goal. Good for Landeskog, though. I know he missed a lot of time for Colorado. And let's see. The plus ones for Sweden is Raymond, Elias Lindholm, Forsling, Bratt. Even except for Eriksson, Ek, Kempe, Carlson, and Nylander, who are -1. Italy has just Frigo with the goal, no assist. Frigo, Perdeller, Mantenuto. Zanata. There's your plus ones. And their -1s are DeLuca, Morini, Costner, and Segafredo. Or maybe it's Segafredo. Yeah, I knew it was nearly 2. I didn't know it was 3. Wait, did they change the shots? Yeah, they added shot. Oh, no, they took one away. It's 27-3. I thought. All right, so they took one shot away from Sweden. It's 27-3 now. Yeah, I knew he missed like 2. I didn't realize it was almost 3. All right, I may have to get something to eat. All right, just a reminder. We'll have Colorado at Texas Tech, 7 o'clock tonight, so a little over 4 hours from now. Again, Slovakia beat Finland 4-1. Why don't they have curling at the top? What the heck? There we go. Why are they up ahead to Friday already? No results available? Oh, wait. Why are we ahead a week? So strange, ESPN. Today's the 11th. Oh, they got nothing. Weird. All right, never mind. We'll just reset on the hockey here. Yeah, they're behind. It should be at first intermission. Okay, well, there's the Super G final. Switzerland, U.S., Switzerland. Men's Super G. Yeah, thanks, Connor. Appreciate it. Understood. I know. Dr. Delay's got the Canadian game. No problem. Czechia, Canada, 9:40. Latvia, USA, 2:10. We'll have Northern Illinois, Belmont. We just saw Belmont lose in overtime at Bradley on Monday. Friday, yeah, I got to look at the women's schedule, but probably going to just stick to the men's. I don't know. France, Czechia, 9:40. The women's tournament starts Friday. Friday and Saturday, they play at 9:40 and 2:10 up against the men's. I don't really understand that, but limited ice time, I guess, between the, two arenas. France, Czechia, 9:40. Canada, Switzerland, 2:10. We'll have Michigan State, Wisconsin off of Fox. Weekend, I'm not sure what I'm doing. If anything, prime time. I think I'll have my two sons for the weekend, but we will have Finland, Italy, 9:40 in the morning Saturday. USA, Denmark, 2:10 in the afternoon, Central Time. Canada, France, Sunday, 9:40. U.S. Germany 2:10 in the afternoon for sure. All right, looks like the sun, I don't know, not quite as bad right now. Maybe I can put something in front of it. All right, for the poll, man, 50 votes. We got 72% for Sweden. So was that 36 to 14 on the voting? 36 for Sweden, 14. Let me see if I can sync my clock to the arena one. I actually think I'm pretty spot on. I think they said 8:20. Okay, I'm like 2 seconds off. We'll speed it up. 8:10. Yeah. All right. I think we got it now. All right. Let me take a break. Like and subscribe if you could do me that favor. If you haven't already. If you have, thank you for supporting the channel. Doing one or both does help with growing the channel by getting it to be recommended to other potential viewers. And I thank you for your support. And if you're on Twitch, please give me a follow. So we are co-streaming. All right, we got 6 likes so far. Try to pump that number up. All right, let me find the music. And I'm going to go try to get something to eat because I don't think I'll make it till dinner time. All right, be right back. Thanks, everybody. Make it till dinner time. All right, we are back. Let me kill the music. All right. What? That must be the Olympic mascot. What on earth was that thing, though? All right. Italy in blue, going right to left. Sweden in their yellow, going left to right. And a shot and a glove save by Clara at 1945. Again, pardon the construction noise. We're having blinds put in today. Had to be done. Sent into the far circle, Sweden with the puck, and they can't keep it in. Back to the red line and dumped in by Sweden. Under 19 and a half to go here in the middle period. Italy centers one, a shot and a goal. We're at 2-2. Unbelievable. It looked like it was going to be a wraparound attempt. Instead, they centered it and it was tipped in. Holy Toledo, it's 2-2. Shots are 28-4, but Italy has scored on 2 of their 4 shots. Unbelievable. Matt Bradley from Gasly and Thomas Larkin. Great pass, and he shot it from the far circle and beat Gustafsson glove side high. May have tipped in off the glove. Wow. A shocking development here in this game. Holy cow. 19:15 to go in the middle period, and we're 2-2, and a whistle for icing at 19:14. Yes, Landeskog for. Yeah, sorry, I didn't put that up. With an apple. Yeah, not the 5-10 games. That's too early. I hear you. Thanks, Brick. I would like to, but I don't think I could physically get out of bed that early. I would have next to no sleep. We'd be talking 4 hours max, probably. Face off in the Italian end in the far circle. Knocked into the near boards. Excuse me. Excuse me again. All right, taken behind the net. And Sweden on the keeper into the far circle. Blue line slapper blocked out of the zone by Italy. And Forsling, it's up ahead, taken by Italy to the red line. Kempe with a shot that was blocked by Italy, by Pietronero. And in their own zone, under 18 and a half to go. And tipped out. Along the near boards, just outside the penalty box. And Italy sends it ahead, but looks like Dahlin sends it ahead for Sweden. Picked off by Sigafredo. And Dahlin has to recover. Taken away by Italy into the near boards. Blue line keeper sent around. Centering pass to the far circle, but that shot is blocked. Raquel has it for Sweden. Pass to Zabinajad. He loses it in the near circle. Counter by Mantenuto. And looks like a delayed offsides here on Italy. Shots are still 28-4. The score is 2-2. Go Italy, says Mr. Watts. No, I cannot. I would get my channel taken down as that violates the Terms of service for YouTube is Markstrom in net. Looks like it. No. Hold on. I am watching on Peacock. And I misspelled subscription. Sorry about that. All right, taken to the blue line, and Sweden shot in traffic, blocked into the far boards, and sent out by Italy. All right, taken by Landeskog. And now Sweden with the puck. Finally, it looks like Victor Hedman gets it to the red line, and it's dumped in by Sweden. Into the far circle. Sent to Carlson for Sweden. Sweden finishes a line change. Italy sends it out to the neutral zone. Picked up by Sweden in their own zone and sent ahead. 3-on-3, centering pass, shot, and a nice save there by Clara again. And trying to dump it in for Sweden and taking a hit was Lucas Raymond. Bratt couldn't get to it, and it's sent around by Italy. Kept in again at the blue line, and that centering pass goes through to the near boards. Italy gets it out to neutral ice, and they'd send a backhander in, which is quickly sent out by Carlson. Up ahead, Bratt to the far circle, loses the puck, though, and it's sent into the near boards. Italy makes a pass up ahead into the far circle. Forsling retreats. He cannot handle it. But he does get it to Dahlin eventually. Dahlin into the O-zone. Carries the puck behind the Italy net. Kept in by Kempe. Kempe up the middle. A shot. Big rebounder. Sent over the top of the net. Behind the net. Into the far corner. Italy trying to get it out of there. They still cannot. Sweden sends it in. And Kempe behind the net once again with the puck. Taken into the far corner. And finally, Italy will send it out. And we have 15 minutes remaining in the second period. Eriksson Ek with a shot. Nice kick save by Clara again. Zibanejad sends it around. Hedman keeps it in. Sends it behind the net. Yeah, Markstrom is the backup today for Sweden. It's Gustafsson, Philip Gustafsson. All right, missed on a shot. Italy counters. And Damian Clara for Italy. Oh, sorry, it's Gusta. I misspelled it. All right, play continues. It's now 31-4 shots on goal. Sweden, but the score is tied 2-2. And Markstrom is the backup for those who are asking. All right, Italy takes it behind their own net. All right, to the blue line. Dahlin, a shot, big rebound, and Clara freezes it. What a game for Clara. My goodness, cannot say enough of the job that he has done between the pipes for Italy with 13:30 to go in the second period. We are all tied at 2-2, a shocking develop. Yeah, it is unreal that it's a 2-2 game. You are exactly right, Ruben. All right, let me catch up on the chat. Looks like all Americans and Canadians are later anyway. Yeah, tomorrow on the schedule. Again, I'm watching on Peacock. That might, at least in the U.S., that might be the only way you get the entire game. I think USA Network has some of the games, but I don't know if they're going to stay on them in their entirety. Which is a shame for the sake of the sport of hockey. The nation that is probably a favorite for the gold gave up 2 goals on 4 shots to a team that has not one single NHL player. Yep, that's what we were saying. Did somebody? Yeah. Markstrom used to play for my favorite team, and he was awful. Well, he's the backup today. He's not in net. Peacock, as Taylor would say. Yeah, sorry. I put up Gustafsson. I don't know if it's Gustafsson or Gustafsson. I'm going to say Gustafsson. And Damian Clara for Italy. That's how you spell it. Yeah, Gus Bus. But Markstrom is the Swedish backup. Shots are now, if they aren't already, they're about to be 33-4. Pretty unreal that it's 2-2. Yep. Is Anderson playing? I'll keep an eye out. All right, back underway. 13:24 to go. Towards the net, Clara, another save. Holy cow! What? How did he keep that one out? That was a nice play in front of the crease. Yeah, now it's 33-14 on the shots. Drive to the net, right outside the crease, tried to send it under the pad. And on his belly, he makes the freeze of the puck with his goalie pads. Unbelievable by Clara again. Nylander on that last shot, he has 4, maybe now 5 shots on goal. They may have been changing the graphic. All right, Italy turns it over in the O zone. Sweden sends it out, but Italy has it in their own end. And into the far circle. Well, Finland lost today 4-1 to Slovakia. I think this would be an even bigger upset. Again, they only led 1-0. Sweden had the 2-1 lead after 1, but now Italy got the equalizer here in the second. 33-14 are the shots. All right, pass. Let's see. They get it to Victor Hedman, who sends it ahead behind the net for Italy by Di Tommaso. Sent to the near boards. It's sent around by Lucas Raymond of Sweden. Bratt gets the puck back to Hedman. Hedman over to the near side for Rasmus Anderson, number 4. Sends one to the net. So for those asking, yes, Rasmus Anderson is in the game. He's one of the top defensemen with Victor Hedman. Even though it says line 3, he's been out there a lot. Another save and a clear down the length of the ice for icing. No, they waved it off. 11:37 to go. I thought that was going to be icing. Anderson sends it ahead. Zibanejad in the near boards. Raquel centers it. Shot. Another one. Maybe that was high or wide. Into the far boards. Shots are still 33-4. Another opportunity. Zibanejad falls down behind the net. Puck is taken by Italy. Di Tommaso couldn't get it out. Taken out now by Mantenuto. And sent ahead for Broberg. Broberg all the way up to Raquel. And played to the near side for Carlson. Stolen by Italy. They send it ahead, and this time it is icing at 10:48. So almost halfway through the game. The longer we are tied, the longer it's going to give confidence to Italy here. What line is Backlund on? Let me see. I don't see Backlund. Maybe he got scratched? Yeah, I don't see Backlund in the lineup. Sorry. All right, near circle. Back to the blue line. Carlson sends it to the near circle. He gets it right back. Sent around the boards into the far corner for Sweden. Under 10.5 to go. Taken right up the middle by Italy. Between two defenders and couldn't finish it. Hedman takes it away for Sweden. Good play by Mantenuto, but just could not get it towards the net for Italy. Blue line shot wide into the near corner. Tipped up into the air. Carlson knocked it down. It's sent to Carlson again, who sends it up. And it's tipped on into the near corner. Italy trying to send it up the near boards. They finally get it out. Sweden with the puck again. In front of their own bench. They tried to dump it in. Italy will send it right out. Up the middle. Eriksson Ek. Drop pass. Taken by, I think, Nylander. Up the middle to Dahlin. And another pass or save or shot went wide. And another shot on net, actually, by Italy. Pretty good. And a nice save for Gustafsson. And another save by Clara. He hangs on. And we have 9:10 to go in the middle period and a timeout. Wow, what a game. Willie Stiles got robbed. Yeah. Team Sweden is low-key stacked. Yeah, so is Finland, too. And look what happened to Finland today. But again, we're getting way ahead of ourselves. We're tied 2-2, and this would be a bigger upset, I think. Italy beating Sweden, because Slovakia had like 7 NHLers and a couple former NHLers. Plus they had some AHL. Their goalie was from the AHL. But as of now, Matt Bradley with the goal, assisted by Gasly and Dustin Gasly and Thomas Larkin. It was a good wraparound by Gasly, and he centered it perfectly. And Bradley tipped it off the glove of Philip Gustafsson. I should try to look that up. Philip Gustafsson. Yeah. Yeah, he's an Iowa Wild player. Trying to figure out a pronunciation if I can. All right, we'll look at this later. All right, still waiting on the face-off. Lindholm. I think that's Elias Lindholm, not Hampus. Although he's wearing 28. Is that Elias? I think it is. All right, Italy has the puck after taking away. Shot up the middle. Big rebound taken behind the net. Pretty good scoring opportunity for Italy. Could not do anything with it. And let's see. Into the near corner. Sweden behind the net to the far circle. Blue line keeper. Long shot saved into the far circle. So now shots are 35-6 Sweden. Hedman has it at neutral ice. Italy trying to get a couple changes. Hedman retreats. Hedman passed to the near boards. Tipped ahead by Bratt. Oh, wait. Bratt didn't touch it, and they called it for icing. Oh, that's strange. Why didn't Bratt get a stick on that there? All right. Oh, Raymond got labeled into the Swedish bench by, who hit him? Di Giacinto. Digiacinto. Cristiano Di Giancinto. Towards the net, frozen puck, and we got pushing and shoving in the corner. And let's see. Yeah, it's Elias Lindholm. They're both on the same team. I think they're both Bruins now. Elias Lindholm and Hampus Lindholm. But this is Elias on Team Sweden. Gustafsson got the freeze of the puck, and then number 7 got shoved by Rasmus Andersson. 7 is Alessandro Segafredo. Face off and controlled by who is that? Raymond, who dumps it in. Chased into the near corner by Lindholm. 35-8 are the shots. 8 minutes to go, middle period. Pass off the near boards, taken by Sweden. Bratt, near circle. Drop pass, shot by Carlson. Clara hangs on at 7:45. Shots are now 36-8. Wow. Well, I'm LA Kings and Team USA for me. I'm in the Chicago area. I'm halfway between Chicago and Rockford in the suburbs. I'm out of Cook County finally. I used to live in suburban Cook County, which is the city of Chicago, extended. Shot, save from the blue line. Another shot. That was a great shot by Elias Pettersson for Team Sweden. 37-8 are the shots. Centering pass gets through. They were trying to get it into the slot, and it's knocked into the near boards. Gloved down by Bratt, but taken out by Italy. Italy, 3-on-3. Long shot and saved and held on for the whistle at 7:03. 37-9. Philip Gustafsson with another save. 37-9. Oh wait, I was mixing up the goalies. I apologize. Yeah, Gustafsson is on the Wild, not the. I was thinking of the. I apologize. The goalie for Slovakia is a Iowa Wild. Of course, Gustafsson's on the Minnesota Wild. My bad. I apologize for the confusion. Shot blocked, taken by Sweden. 6:55 to go in the middle period. Near boards. And looks like Sweden got whistled for offsides at 6:49. Hello, Raj Ducey. Super Clara. Yeah, Clara's been outstanding. Who is this guy? Got to look up what here he plays. Yeah, I've got a Flames sweatshirt. I know. I love Team USA. Yep. That was an incredible game by Slovakia. Yeah, Finland had good scoring opportunities, just couldn't solve. I already forgot the guy's name in net. Sent in behind the net, under 6:40 to go. Sweden can't dig it out. Italy sends it behind the net, picked up and sent to the near boards, sent around and kept in again. Far boards and another glove save and held on for Gustafsson at 6:24. Shots are 37-10. Good shot from the far circle. Ow, there goes my knee. Yes, I forgot how to say it again for the Slovakia. Lavai? I think it was Lavai, maybe. I definitely was saying it wrong. Anybody know where this blue color comes for Italy? It's not on their flag, so I've always been curious about that. Never looked it up. Far circle shot. Clara may have got a piece of it. It went behind the net. Taken behind the net by Italy. Sent up the far boards and down the length of the ice, just wide of the net. So icing whistled for Italy. I suppose it's kind of like, I forgot who wears orange, and that's not part of their flag. Is that the Netherlands or the Dutch? All right, blue line keeper Forsling with the puck, and it's knocked out. Dahlin recovers it. Dahlin of the Buffalo Sabres. Dahlin back in his own end. Up ahead, finally for Sweden into the O-zone. Blue line keeper, Nylander to the far corner for Dahlin. Taken away by Italy behind the net. Worked up the near boards to Sigafredo. And dumped in. Actually, on net. We'll see if they count that as a shot. They do. All right, 38-11 are the shots. Just over 5:15 now to go in the middle period. Centering pass, shot, and tipped into the netting behind the glass. 5:06 to go. Pretty good scoring opportunity again for Sweden. Just cannot put it past Clara. Yes, it is. Yeah, Netherlands do wear orange. Yeah, and I don't know where that orange comes from either for the Netherlands. And I like this blue. It's a couple blues actually for Italy, unless that's just sweat discoloring it. But I like Italy doesn't have any blue in their flag. It's green, white, and red. It's an interesting shade of blue. All right, we got a commercial break here. Yeah, I did not see Backlund. I can show you the lineups. Maybe that'd be either. Gustafsson, Markstrom is the backup today. We got Broberg, Carlson, Kempe, Eriksson, Ek, Nylander. Line 2, according to the line, IIHF, Forsling, Dahlin, Bratt, Lindholm, Raymond. Line 3, Hedman, Anderson. But I feel like Hedman and Anderson have been playing a lot. Raquel, Elias Peterson, Zibanejad. Then we have Ekman, Larson, Holmberg. Oh, yeah, I keep forgetting Holmberg. Wenberg, Landeskog, and Philip Forsberg for Sweden. Yeah, I didn't see Backlund. He may have been injured. Maybe I'm misremembering. Ethan Wittenbach, NCAA. Oh, yeah, he's supposed to be the number 1 pick, right? Blue was the color of the House of Savoy. Ah, okay. So, yeah. Okay, cool. Thanks. I'll have to look that up. Thanks, Ruben. Appreciate it. It's a nice blue, I will say that. All right, face off. Taken out of the zone by Italy. Carlson takes it behind the Swedish net. And up the near boards, Bratt at the red line. His pass gets tipped out. And Raymond couldn't gather it up, and Italy has it. They send it up the near boards. Out of the net, Gustafsson. Pass behind the net. And sent ahead. Red line, dump in by Italy. Carlson behind the Swedish net. So Gustafsson has saved 7 straight after giving up 2 goals on first 4 shots. Did they call icing or offsides on Sweden there? Interesting call here. 38-11 are the shots still. Italy with the lone goal in the second period at, was that only 37 seconds into the period? It may have been. No, 10:37. No, 37 seconds. 20, yeah. All right. Italy controls the faceoff. Tough angle shot, I think, was wide around the net. They have it at the neutral zone. 4:12 to go in the middle period. Up ahead, Italy sends it behind the Swedish net, or the Sweden net. Blue line keeper, shot blocked, taken by Zabinajad, 1-on-1. Shot from the near circle. Clara, another save, and he holds on at 3:53. Pretty good play by Zabinajad to not only block the shot, but take it down the ice and get the nice scoring opportunity from the near circle. 3:53 to go. He had the option to pass, but Raquel couldn't quite get free, so he correctly just put the puck on net because Raquel was pretty well defended on the play. In the near circle. Face off. Nope, we're going to redo it. False start. Bradley, the goal scorer in the second period to take the draw. Face off won by Eriksson Ek. Dahlin gets the pass. Shot blocked into the near boards. Glove down by Italy. In the near corner. Trying to dig it out. Both Eriksson Ek is there. I mean, I think he has it pinned against the glass or the boards. Pass gets away. Forsling dumps it in. Eriksson Ek to Nylander. Now Kempe towards the near circle. Taken by Dahlin towards the net. And, a tap-in goal by Nylander, and Sweden takes the lead 3-2 with 3:14 to go in the middle period. Dahlin carried the puck towards the net and off the rebound. Let's see who got it. It was, Nylander. Nylander from Dahlin and Kempe. And Team Sweden is up 3-2. Clara was getting screened, and he had to respect the near post. Gave up a big rebound off the kick save. Dahlin kind of kicked it to Nylander, who was able to tuck it into the empty net. Or a half-empty net. Not much Clara could do on that one. 41-11 the shots. So still Clara has made 38 saves, and we still got 3 minutes to go in the second period. Unbelievable. All right, pass, far circle, shot was blocked, rebound sent towards the middle and deflected into the far boards. Another keeper, though. They send it around behind the net into the near boards and sent ahead. Dumped in by Italy. 2:40 to go in the middle period. All right, Sweden unable to get it out of their own zone. Landeskog chip shot into the O-zone. Chased there by Wenberg. But Italy has it and sends it ahead. Deflected away. And Lindholm lost it. Italy has it in their own end. Sent up the near boards. But it's going to be tracked down by Rasmus Andersson for Sweden. 2 minutes remaining in the second period. Pass by Raymond. He led Hedman a little too far. Rebound came off the boards, funny, through the crease. Luckily, and Clara should have probably froze that, was unable to. And finally, Italy gets it out. And they send it into the near circle. Taken in the near corner. Behind the net, Hedman couldn't get to it. Italy with the puck. De Luca And it's into the near corner where it's picked up once again by Rasmus Anderson and sent ahead. Dumped in from the red line, I think by Kempe. Kempe tries to center it. It's a blue line keeper for Carlson. Long shot, big rebound to the side of the net. Eriksson Ek gets knocked down. Nylander sends it around the net. Kempe drop pass. Nylander has it again towards the net, behind the net, into the near circle. Nylander pass. Kempe centers it. Carlson down to the far circle towards the net, frozen and picked up by Clara. And oh, we got tempers flaring here. Banata just got, or what's his name? Yeah, we've got Kempe mixing it up, of course. I mean, I root for the Kings, but Kempe does dumb stuff like that all the time. Di Giancinto seems to be the target. And who was it that got knocked down? Yeah, Zanata, Zanatta. I thought it was a B, not a Z. Let's see if any calls come out of this, though. Into the near circle. Italy was mixing it up. Eriksson Ek didn't like it. Somebody got hit. Yeah, Landeskog should have had a high sticking at the blue line. It wasn't called. Took a whack and got the guy right in the face. The ref was looking right at it and didn't call it. So understood why Italy was so upset. That should have been a high stick on Landeskog. We got 38.4 to go. No wonder they were having issues. Yeah, Landeskog, I mean, whether it was deliberate or not, doesn't matter. Carlson's pass off the far boards into the far corner. Blue line nope, not in. Carlson regroups in his own zone. 22 seconds to go, middle period. Zibanejad's pass knocked into the... Oh, that's right. 40 is our... Wait a minute. That's the other team. Who is 40? I keep blanking for... Elias Pettersson. That's right. 4 seconds left. Carlson, I think, is just going to let the clock tick out. Yep, that's the end of the second period. And it is 3-2. Italy had tied it at 2-2, but Sweden regains the 1-goal lead. Yeah, so the ref missed an obvious high sticking penalty against Landeskog. That should have been called. He was bringing his stick forward, and he just cracked the Italian player in the face with the blade. And they completely missed the call. All right, but Nylander from Dahlin and Kempe to give Team Sweden the lead. That was at 16:46 of the second into the second period. I thought they were blue because of the Mediterranean Sea. Yeah, that's a good guess as too. 0 from what I've been told. 0 Italian players in the NHL. Oh yeah, Connor answered. Italian heritage, but they weren't allowed to play in the Olympics like... Oh, Iafallo. Oh, yeah, Iafallo's on Calgary. Coronado, I forgot. Mangiapane and Giordano. Yeah, that's weird. I wonder why they weren't allowed. Interesting. Oh, yeah, I like those old Swedish jerseys with the crowns on them. I didn't even realize... Sweden 3, Italy 2, end of second. All right. All right. So let's see. 43-11 is the shot. Again, in the second period, Matt Bradley with the goal, assisted by Dustin Gasly and Thomas Larkin. That was at 37 seconds. They put total time. And Clara has really done a yeoman's job. He's got 40 saves to keep this a one-goal game. And Nylander got the go-ahead goal, assisted by Dahlin and Kempe. Dahlin drove to the net, kind of deflected his own rebound to the wide-open Nylander. May have been unintentional, but good play by Dahlin forcing the action for Sweden. Earlier, Frigo opened up the setting, scoring for Italy, 4:14 into the game. It was a dump-in. And I think Gustafsson lost his stick on the dump in, and Frigo got the rebound and tucked it in. Landeskog got a goal. He was assisted by Zibanejad and Carlson. Then Forsling assisted by Bratt and Dahlin. And again, then the goal for each team here in the third. Let's see. We only had the one penalty, Gasly slashing. They missed Landeskog high stick call. Absolutely missed it. Should have been a call. I watched the Super Bowl. I had the halftime show muted. I was taking a break most of the halftime. I generally couldn't care less about the halftime shows. It's almost never any music I would ever listen to. So nothing against Bad Bunny. I'm not into popular music. I'm not into country. I'm just not into anything they're going to probably put on. If Weird Al did the halftime show, I would watch intently. And they're never going to have Megadeth do the halftime show, and Megadeth is going to retire soon. Or Iron Maiden. Yeah, sorry if that's disappointing. Dan. Exactly. What is going on in this game? Well, we had Sweden has dominated the action. And again, the first goal by Italy at 4:14, it was a dump in. Somehow Gustafsson lost his stick, and Frigo was able to put the rebound in off the dump in. So Italy, and then 2 goals to take the 2-1 lead after one, and then 37 seconds into the second period, Italy caught Sweden a little flat-footed. They brought the puck around. It looked like it was going to be a wraparound attempt, and they centered it perfectly to Matt Bradley, who tucked it in. So Italy scored on 2 of their first 4 shots, but then that made it 2-2, and then Nylander gave Sweden back the 1-goal lead. I got you. You're an Al that's weird. Yeah, I got you. That's funny. No worries. All right. Yes, again, the Italian goalie tonight is Damian Clara. We'll have to look up where Damian Clara. Let's look into Damian Clara, shall we? Italy's goaltender. Yeah. He used to be with the Ducks. When? Oh, maybe he's a Ducks product. Looks like he's on a. No, he's not on AHL this year. Whatever SHL is. Do they have minor leaguers? No, they don't. They don't have minor leaguers in Hockey Reference, apparently. Whatever this what the heck is the SHL? We're really going down a rabbit hole here. Swedish Hockey League. Ironically, the Italian goalie plays in a Swedish professional hockey league. Oh man, I think. Yeah, the Elite Syrian, probably. I think is what they call their top things. All right, so Damian Clara plays for Buranas IF. In English, yeah. Oh gosh. What the heck? Okay. Let's see. Yeah, I don't. It's not completely all English. I gotta put up something to block the light, I think. I can't even find a search. Yeah, this isn't exactly all English. Oh no, it does say. Wait, how did I get out of the English part? I don't want to get out. Again, apparently Damian Clara plays in the Swedish Hockey League. He plays for this team. How do I find their roster? I don't know. If anybody speaks Swedish. Yeah, I know. It is. I don't know. It's bizarre. It's very bizarre. Yep, Swedish Hockey League, yep. US Women's, I don't know. Why did Stromgren get cut from Sweden? I don't know. Was he injured maybe? Or is he scratched? I'm sure not everybody is active tonight. Well, he was an AHLer. So I don't know. OHL would beat any women's team. Yeah, I suppose. Yeah. Oh, Kuzmenko's doing good, I think, for the Kings. I'm happy with him. Yeah, Italy's first goal was Italy's first goal was Luca Frigo, unassisted. Luca Frigo scored for. I can't type anymore. For Italy at 4:14 into the first. Again, it was a dump in, kind of a wild play. Gustafson's stick somehow got knocked out of his hands, and Luca Frigo was there to pick up the rebound and beat Gustafson. And Matt Bradley on a great pass on a wraparound scored for Italy. Yeah, pardon the construction noise. Having our blinds installed, which this one is not working so great for me. Scored for Italy. 37 seconds into the second. There we go. Yeah, hey, Dr. DeLay. Yep, Italy hanging in there. They tied it up. Now they're only down one. Despite being outshot 43 to 11. They scored on 2 of their first 4 shots. Gustafson has saved the next 7. Junior B team. Favorite artist is Weird Al, since her name is Al, and I am weird. That's awesome. Yep, it is. Yeah, this is like even more dominant than some of the women's games. Gotcha. All right, let me take a quick break and I'll be back. I'll skip the music. I'll be back quickly. Thanks. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already, and thanks for supporting my channel. 3:37. Yeah, okay, I'm right on with the clock. All right, I think we got the sun blocked. Let's get set for the third. Again, great game so far. Great performance by the Italian goaltender, Clara. He has 40 saves in 2 periods alone. Unbelievable. All right. Underway, 1953 in the third. Italy in blue going left to right towards the near circle into the near corner and sent around by Sweden behind their own net. Landeskog up ahead, pass stolen by Italy, dumped in again. And Bradley was there. Did they call icing on that at 1932? All right. Face off. Yeah, they did call icing. Face off in the near circle in the Italy defensive end or defensive zone. Face off one. Dahlin takes it down low behind the net on a pass. And then that shot was blocked or saved into the near corner. Nylander drop pass. Got away from Kempe. Nylander shoots it. And a rebound shot. And that is either off the side of the net or saved. And finally, Italy gets it out of their own zone and dumps it in. Dahlin will pick it up behind the net. And if they 45th shot is coming up if they didn't already get it for Sweden. All right, dumped in behind the net, near boards. Raymond couldn't get it, and Italy, that's Franklin, not sent out. Kept in by Bratt. Shot from the far circle off the stick of Anderson was wide. And out of the net, Gustafsson plays it to the near boards. And picked up by Anderson. Up ahead. Or Anderson saucer pass into the near corner. Again for Pettersson. Around the boards, but not kept in at the blue line. Carlson at the neutral ice. Red line. Dump in by Sweden. Clara pushes it to the near corner. Kept in at the blue line. Zibanejad shot. And picked up by Pettersson on the rebound. Zibanejad centers. Gets away. And finally, Italy gets it out of their own end. Up ahead to the far circle. And Carlson gets it behind the Swedish net. Up ahead, right wing area. Drop pass, poked. Somebody lost a stick for Italy. They pick it up. Italy carries it in. Behind the boards. And that pass. Oh, what do we got here at 17:20? Holmberg holding for Sweden. So Italy gets a power play. Kind of tripped, honestly. He knocked down Dylan DePerna, number 90. Yeah, it has been. Hey, Isildur, what's up? 47-11 are the shots, but Italy heads to the power play, trailing by 1, 3-2. Victor Hedberg behind the net for Sweden, up the far boards to the red line, and a drop pass back into the zone, of course, to his defensive partner Anderson, who clears it down the length of the ice. Picked up by Di Tommaso. He makes a drop pass, picked up by Matt Bradley, and dumped in to the far corner. Bradley couldn't get there. Hedman sent it ahead up the far boards. Sweden 2-on-2, centering pass, and the trailer or Italy got back. It ended up being a 2-on-3. Skated up on the power play by Gasly. I think he has an assist today. Puck gets away. Eriksson Ek missed it though. Shot is saved into the near corner. That is Kempe on the PK. Eriksson Ek with a nice shot, shorthanded from the near circle. And we got under 16:10 to go. Italy in the far corner. Sent to the near corner. Bradley trying to get to it. Bratt sends it across to the red line. Eriksson Ek 1-on-1 to the far circle. He gets taken down and taken away by Italy. Italy to the shattered stick on a wrister. Sigafredo. Oh, unbelievable save by Clara the other way. He robbed Elias Peterson, and yeah, we got a little bit of pushing and shoving afterwards. Wow, that was a heck of a shattered stick. I guess he just leaned on it too much to make the wrister shot and just completely shattered. And then it led to a good scoring opportunity for Pedersen the other way. He deked Clara, faking to the right with the forehand or with the backhand, and brought it back forehand. And Clara made an incredible kick save and got his ice skate, the blade, onto the goalpost to keep Pedersen from pushing it in under the pad on the rebound. Can't say enough about the job of Clara, the Swedish league player for the Italian team. All right. Still, there goes the power play for Italy. A nice shot there. We got another shattered stick as well. Not off that shot. Taken by Holmberg and dumped in for Sweden. Into the near corner. Sent behind the net to the far boards. Eriksson Ek. Eriksson Ek tried to get it to Zibanejad. It's taken away by Italy. Mantenuto dumped it in. Carlson behind his own net for Sweden. Carlson up the middle. Passes to Nylander, who tips it into the near circle. Centering pass, got away. Or a shot was blocked. A hit on Seed. Sent ahead for Italy. Sent around to the far corner. Sweden passes ahead. Eriksson Ek to Kempe. Drop pass shot. I think Nylander was wide. And sent down. And Dahlin got a pass to the near boards. Up ahead to Kempe. Kempe right off the far boards behind the Italian net. Oh, a big collision. They knocked down Lindholm. But two Italian players. Italy makes a pass. It's tipped, but it goes into the Swedish bench. And we get a whistle at 13:52. And it's a timeout. Clara hopefully is not injured. He skates to the bench trying to stretch it out. Hopefully he's all right. Uh-oh. This could be trouble for Italy. All right, not sure. Hopefully he's all right. Mikhail needs Zibanejad to score. Good luck. So far for Sweden, we had goals by Landeskog, assists by Zibanejad and Carlson. Forsling, goal, assist by Bratt and Dahlin. Nylander's goal, assisted by Darlene and Kempe. So it sounds like Darlene has 2 points on the night. The Buffalo Sabres player. I was afraid of that. Damian Clara is injured, and Davide Fadani is in. Dang. It's too bad. Davide Fadani into the game now. And Davide Fadani is number 35. Damian Clara is number 2. We still got 13:52 to play. A tough spot to come into a 3-2 game. And the guy you're backing up was having a phenomenal game. That's too bad. Hopefully Clara's all right and can play in the next one. All right, Italy sends it ahead. And Anderson sends it right out. Neutralized pass. Italy to the far circle. Shot blocked. Sweden sends it ahead. Bratt in the near circle. Wrap around to the far circle. Centered to Raymond. Shot saved. Rebound and a pass to Bratt in the far circle. Blue line keeper. Into the near circle. Long shot deflected wide. Taken by Bratt in the far circle. Another blast from the point off the stick of Rasmus Anderson and sent down the length of the ice. And Italy gets whistled for an icing at 12:59. Wow. Well, welcome to the game here for the backup goalie. He's faced like 4 quick shots. Yeah, I don't know what Clara injured. All right, near face-off circle. And Sweden has to regroup at the neutral ice. Carlson to Eriksson Ek. In behind the net. Puck is deflected out by Italy. Carlson sends it back in. It's dumped in by Kempe, I believe. And Fadani couldn't get to it. In the near circle, a shot, and that was blocked. I don't think that went through. Italy the other way, a pass to Bradley, but they led him too far, and Carlson picks it up for Sweden. Up ahead, Pettersson shot off the left post. What a rocket. Big rebound to Raquel, who sends it around. Wow, would have beat Fadani to the blocker side, but it rocketed off the left post. For, again, that was off the stick of Elias Pettersson. All right, Italy with the puck. DiPerna sends it ahead. And I think, yep, another icing coming up at 11:48. Oh, man, what a shot. Pettersson had some heat on that one. And it went through the crease, about halfway up the bar. Bratt got it in the far circle. All right, Pettersson, after the center ice face-off, the Sweden dumps it in. And in the far boards, a centering pass to the near side, taken away by Italy and skated out to the far circle. DiPerna shot on a backhander. Good save. Scramble in front of the crease. And they send it. Somehow Gustafsson keeping it out there. It's still a 3-2 lead for Sweden. All right, Italy behind their own net with the puck again. That is Montenuto. It's taken away by Sweden. And I think we've got a penalty here at 10:57. What's the call? Nope, no penalty, just a whistle at 10:57. I thought the ref had his arm up, but apparently not. Oh man, DePerna, Gustafsson, like got a shoulder save, and then they had a good rebound attempt too, and they just could not get the equalizer. Face off, taken back to the blue line by Sweden. Carlson sends it, and a near pass, or near boards pass. And I think icing maybe on Sweden at 10:47. Need Dustin to an 88 to score. Oh, for Italy? Wait, or I got the wrong team. Yeah. Face off taken by Italy. Sent ahead into the far corner. Into the far boards. It's behind the net. Under 10.5 to go in the third period. Landeskog to the far corner. Knocked down. Blue line pass to the red line. Italy with the puck. They get it to... Nope, that's not... I thought it was Bradley. Into the far corner. Landeskog misplayed it. Costner for Italy trying to dig it out. Diego Costner. Sent behind the net, off the boards and off the back of the net. 9:50 to go in the third period. Up ahead, Bratt to the near circle. Takes it around. Tried to wrap around. It was blocked or saved, and Italy couldn't get it out. Forsling kept it in for Raymond. Bratt couldn't get it. And number 10 for Italy, that's Gasly. Up ahead to Bradley. Bradley falls down. Backhander was high. Off the stick of Di Giacinto. Sweden getting a line change. Italy too. Italy regroups. Thomas Larkin sends it out of the zone. And Italy will go back in front of their own net. Pass to the near side. Larkin at the red line will dump it in for Italy. And Lindholm plays it up the far board. Stolen and shot by Italy, and a save and held on for Gustafsson with 8:51 to go in the third period. Still 3-2 Sweden. And Fadani doing a pretty good job in relief of Clara. All right, Dustin got that assist, but still needs the goal. Gotcha. Yeah, Peacock is where everything is, just like Dr. DeLay said. Goal, Italy. Well, not yet, Sergio, but they're trying their best. All right, 53-16 on the shots after that last one on net. Yeah, I saw YouTube held something and correctly did. Thank you, YouTube. May have to ban this person. So sometimes the auto withholding is correct. Trying not to be political as best I can. So we want to leave certain things like that out. All right. 8:51 remaining in the third. Italy trying to get the equalizer here. Yeah, Sweden's jerseys are pretty sweet. They got the yellow with the blue crown, 3 blue crowns, 2 on the top row, 1 on the in the middle on the second row. Those are pretty sweet looking. Italy's are pretty good too. I like the blue. Sweden towards the net. Raquel in the crease, steered aside and taken behind the net. Raquel centering, shot another into the near corner, or near boards. Italy having trouble clearing it, and they finally get it to neutral ice. Picked up by Sweden. That is Wenberg. Italy, blue line keeper, but now they lose it into the neutral zone and have to regroup. And taken behind their own net. And let's see. That was still neutral zone, battling for the puck right in front of the penalty box, dumped in by Italy. Gustafsson plays it up the near boards for Sweden. A pass off the far boards to Kempe. And sent, to the blue line by Italy, but not out. Now they take it over. And sent in, but Kempe there to pick it up for Sweden. 55-16 on the shots, but 3-2 the score for Sweden. All right, to the side of the net now. Raymond passes it back for Sweden. Up the middle, Forsling, a pass to the far boards. Raymond sends it in behind the net. Battle for the puck. Finally, Italy gets it to the red line, up the near boards. And in the near corner, a pass for Sweden. Raymond with it again. Raymond dumps it in and chases it behind the net. They try to get it back to Raymond. Blue line keeper. Bratt with the puck right up the middle, down low towards the net. Shot was saved. That was Victor Hedman on the shot. And Wenberg taps it back to the defenseman. Anderson sends it ahead. It's tipped. Italy takes it behind their own net with 6:20 to go in the third. And blue line. That shot is blocked. Once again, Rasmus Anderson in the far boards. That is taken away. Italy the other way. Landeskog makes a pass. Sweden takes it behind their own net. Landeskog up the near boards to the red line. Runs into the linesman and loses the puck. Italy going the other way. They dump it in and picked up by Carlson in the far corner. Pass ahead, and Sweden, who is number 6? Oh, Broberg. Behind the net. Eriksson Ek joins him, gets the puck for Sweden. Centering pass, deflected. Carlson sends it around. They're trying. Well, Kempe was ready in the slot, but nobody could get him the puck. And a hit by Kempe. But Italy has it in front of their own net. And sent down the length of the ice. Gustafsson plays it to the far corner. Far circle Carlson. And he goes back behind the Sweden net. Carlson over the blue, over the red, and dumps it in. Behind the net, Pettersson played it to the near boards and sent into the near corner. All right, back to the blue line. Sweden with the puck. Forsling centers it. Oh, and it's just wide. That might have been off the stick of Zibanejad. Right through the crease and wide. Dahlin passed to Zibanejad. Zibanejad shot, and he buries it top shelf. Sweden takes the 4-2 lead with only 4:18 to go. That, I believe, unless it was tipped. No, they gave it to Zibanejad, and it's 4-3, 4-2 Sweden. What a game. Can't say enough about what both goalies for Italy have done. The good job. Combined for 54 saves, but Zibanejad, just a perfect shot under the... He had just missed one wide of the post earlier, and then he got a pass from Dahlin and buried it just under the bar, and Fadani was screened on the play. He could not see. It went glove side high, and it's 4-2 Sweden. Zibanejad from Dahlin and Raquel. I think Dahlin has 3 assists tonight already. 4:05 to go in the third. That should just about do it. They're going to need to pull the goalie soon and hope for a miracle, that being Italy. But hats off to Italy, though, for putting up a fight here against Sweden. All the credit, especially to their 2 goalkeepers. All right, Italy makes a pass to what's his name? Hedman. I keep saying, I want to say Hedberg, and it's Hedman. Glove save, and Fadani holds on at, well, we're going to have to check the time. 3:35. Shots now. I wasn't sure that was on net. Yeah, it's still 58-16. Hey, Fighting Whales. Welcome. Yeah, goal. Yeah, you're the one that you needed the Zibanejad. Oh, no, Mikhail needed Zibanejad. 43% Swedish, so rooting for them. Gotcha. Well, I'm 100% German. I don't know if they're going to do any good, though. How Sweden is cooking in this version of the Olympics. Yep. They are stacked. The talent, won out in the end. Heck of a game, though, by Damian Clara and Davide Fadani. And Zibanejad has a goal and assist. But yeah, I think Dahlin has 3 assists himself. And I don't know if there was a timeout or what's going on. All right, they say 3:35 to go. Did they take their timeout? I don't know. Nothing from the commentator. All right, well, back to action. Sweden won the faceoff but couldn't keep it in the zone. They're back into their own end. Broberg gets it back. Broberg skates it to the red line and dumps it in. 3:20 to go. Italy needing a miracle here, but they have played a heck of a game. Long pass ahead to Bradley. Bradley sends it towards the net, and it's saved and held on by Gustafsson at 3:09. That was like a red line shot by Bradley. .309 to go. Oh, they finally pulled the goalie. I see Fadani on the bench for Italy. Face off. They control it at the blue line towards the net. Another Gustafsson save at 3:04. 59-18 the shots. About to get some more here for Italy. Far face off. Nope, we got to redo it. Face off, Italy. Well, it's right towards the net. Did that get on net? Another shot, another save by Gustafsson. Hedman mixing it up again for Sweden. All right, I'm just going to go ahead and match IIHF. I think Italy got their 2 shots right there. All right. Sorry, I was answering a question in. Oh, sorry. Goal, Sweden. Man, I got distracted by the chat in Twitch. I apologize. Obviously, an empty netter. Sent down the length of the ice. Wow, after they got the face-off win. All right, apologies. Empty net goal. That is for Victor Hedman, assisted by Forsling. Shots are 60-20. I'm sure they'll put what's his name back in? Davide Fadani. All right, apologies. I try not to. All right. Sent ahead. Near boards. Played ahead by Italy into the far corner. Dahlin with a hit for Sweden. 2:20 to go. Dahlin tries to get it. They make a pass to Zibanejad. Zibanejad at the red line will send it in. Into the near corner. Taken by Italy up the far boards. And pass gets away. Tipped up ahead off the far boards for Italy. And too far. That is going to be whistled for icing. Only 1:54 to go now. Thanks, Fighting Whales. Appreciate it. Yeah, Peacock in America. Can't help you out. Where else to look for the game? I ponied up I paid for $16.99 a month. It's supposed to be ad free. You still get a 15-second ad every sport you select. That shot is blocked after the face-off win. Sent in on net. Sweden Landeskog, and then a dump in off the stick of Wenberg into the near corner behind the net. Landeskog with the puck behind the Italian net, I should say. Seed got it to number 90 of Italy and sent ahead into the near corner. Yeah, it was DePerna who's 90. Di Tommaso to the far corner. We got about a minute to go. 1:01. Now 1 minute to go in the third. Sweden will grab the win. But hats off to the Italian hockey team for playing such a good game. Empty netter by Sweden, so it was 4-2 before the empty netter. And icing called at 43.3 against Italy. Shots are... Yeah, it's been a little closer to even, especially in this third, but that first period was nuts. Then Sweden had a 2-1 lead. Shot and steered aside or blocked into the near corner. Sent around by Sweden. Italy trying to dig it out. We have under 30 seconds to go now. Pass to the near circle. And it's 15 seconds to go. Italy just hanging on to the puck behind their own net. Now a pass up the middle. Let's see. Hedman sent it ahead, and that should do it. 5-2 is the final score. Sweden I think that was a little closer than anybody would have expected. Unbelievable effort put forth by the Italian hockey team. No worries. Oh no, I mean right now since I'm not really bombarding you guys with ads yet. I'm lucky if I get 100, if I'm getting like 120. I think 125 would be a lot a month. I have to figure out. As of right now, I just have the ads when you join the stream. I hate to interrupt live play-by-play with more ads. I'm going to try to figure out how to insert them at like halftime and at hockey intermissions. So, yeah, it's not much as of now. You know, I could do subscription to the channel again, but I didn't think I was doing enough to make that worth it anymore. And, yeah, just trying to figure stuff out, trying to go easy. I'm not knocking ads. Obviously, ads are what pays, but, you know, like I said, I like to just manually put them in at halftime and intermission, and I got to figure out how to do that. I could do side-by-side ads. I might do that, but you'd still get my picture on one side and then the ad on the other, but the audio would go to the ad. So, yeah, I might do that, but yeah. Yeah, I would like to try to manually. I just have to manually do it, and I have to figure out how to do it. Yeah, no, thanks, Fighting Whales. It's a legitimate question, but yeah, it doesn't pay a whole lot. I probably need to now that we've completed the move, I probably do need to get a part-time job at the very least. But I wanted to give myself 2 years to do this. Didn't want to look back and say, hey, I didn't try. I was going to give myself to the end of, if not, at least 18 months to try and do it. So that's what the timetable I'm on. But all right, so 5-2 is your final. We will be back with men's college basketball tonight off of ESPN Plus. We'll have Colorado at Texas Tech. Hope to see you tomorrow for the hockey. Yeah, the more views, the better. That does help with the ad revenue as well. But main thing is to like and subscribe to support the channel. Feel free to donate if you want. You don't have to. It is all free. Other than at the current moment that there are ads when you join the stream. Sometimes there isn't, but I got to figure out how to add the ads in like after, like at the end as well. But all right. Yeah, thanks, Dr. Delay. I'm pulling for you as well. Thanks for supporting my channel. I'll do my best to keep supporting your channel as well. Yeah, no, I get you. Yep. All right. I appreciate Fighting Whales. Yep. You're going to have to do something at least part-time. Too young to retire. The main thing is got to pay for health insurance. That's the big bugaboo. All right. We'll see you in, 2 hours and about 20 minutes for Colorado at Texas Tech. If not, we'll see you tomorrow morning or tomorrow afternoon. Team Canada in the Olympics and Team USA getting underway in their prelim hockey. Until the next time, take care, be well. Sinbin Stream signing out, wishing you all the best. Have a good one. Hope you have a great Wednesday and a great Thursday. Again, hope to see you tonight. And until then, take care.